Hi, welcome to Maira Apps. So today's video is going to be about something called a bounce game. A bounce game is a fun way to pass time, I guess. And you can share the game to let your friends try a game on their phones. But you can also try the game on a laptop, just as another option. So the way to get into this is to head over to code.org as usual. Just so you know, most of these videos are gonna be incorporated with code.org. So I've already logged in. You go to create. Actually, another just way to do it. I've done this before too. You go ahead to projects right on the top, and this comes up. So you head downwards and you click on view full list. Here there are like a lot of games, so that's why I've only taken Bounce as just an example. You can of course explore all these varieties of games in your free time or whenever you want to. Really, it's not my place to decide that. Anyway, there are a lot of games related on Minecraft, and I know a lot of people love to play Minecraft, so it's a great thing. So when you click on Bounce, um, this is what shows up. This is just after the code. These blocks are already here, ready made. You don't have to do much coding behind these, and these blocks are pretty self-explanatory. So when run, of course, you have to first up make a ball. So you have to launch a ball, of course. That's that's just the way to get the game going, because the game works by a ball gets launched. This little bouncer here gets moved by the arrows, and you have to score into this goal up here on the top. So once you launch a new ball, you go to this one left arrow, and there's like this sort of place like a jigsaw. You add move left. So that means that when you press your left arrow, which is displayed right here, and you can just do it on your keyboard if you're using the computer, this what they call a paddle is going to move left. And when the right arrow is clicked, you just click on move right. These are just the basics. Of course, you can do so much more, but this is just a basic thing. You can also set a random ball. So just to let you know here, I'm gonna drag this up. So when you say launch a new ball, you set a hard court, random, or retro ball, and then you launch it, of course. And then when the ball hits the paddle, um, give me a minute. I also want to before so in my experience of this game, the coding, I feel that it's very slow. So I like to move it pretty fast. So I'm going to move it fast. But you can of course do anything. Coding. The best part is that you can literally change anything. Anyway, when the ball hits the paddle, you play, for example, a win point, and you also score a point. No, wait, that doesn't make sense. Of course, you can edit the rules as much as you like and play with that, but this is just a simple thing. So, anyways, when the ball hits the wall, which is these red lines, I would like to play a losing sound, a lose point. Now, when the ball hits the paddle, I was thinking about actually a crunch because it's not like you're actually winning a point, in my opinion. And now, here, this is the part when you win. So, when the ball goes into the goal, play a win point. When the ball misses the paddle, of course, play lose point two, for example, anything, literally anything. And of course, you can do anything. But another important thing is that whenever the ball hits the paddle, I was thinking just to make it more challenging, you should launch a new ball, just to make things a bit more interesting. Now, to begin with, you can use these arrows, but of course, that's not the only way to do things. And the game goes on and on. So of course you can rename the game to whatever you would like. I've made this game before, but I'm gonna rename it to Crazy Ball. It is really crazy ball because there's so many balls, and of course you can control the sound, the volume, etc. So this is just like a quick basic thing. If you're really into coding, you can of course explore so much more. using starting from scratch, like starting from scratch by going to Game Lab or App Lab and making your own games and apps. Yeah, and that's basically it. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know in the discussion of this channel how you felt about the game, if you found it interesting, if you found it entertaining, if it's a good way to pass your time. Anyway, subscribe please if you haven't already, and remember to like and share this video.